My name's Jade. I'm based in Boorloo, Perth, and my medium is painting murals. I use a lot of brush, so it's all liquid paint. The way I got into art, I grew up as an only child, so I guess I always had art to keep me company, and I would just like draw whatever I could see, and I always left the house with like paper and pen. And then as I got a bit older and was learning more about my culture and my family, art became like my the way that I was processing all of my emotional, like a flood of emotional information of like my pot being taken away and stuff. So it really came from like just me expressing the feelings that I needed to. And I guess it hasn't really changed that much, like it still has the same purpose for me. It really is like how I stay connected to my culture and my family is through my art, and it seems like it's so much more than just me now. Like it is like a reflection of my culture, of Noongar culture and this place that we're in. Yeah, well, it's also a lot of pressure and cultural responsibility to pass on like these stories that are thousands of years old and doing it in like the most culturally respectful way without taking away any meaning or changing, but then also adding in my own style in the way that I do that. So I have to be very careful when I'm like figuring out how I'm expressing these stories. And if it's like sacred knowledge, it won't ever just come from me. Like I'll make sure I have like elders on board that I've been talking with during the process. And yeah, if it is sacred knowledge, then the design's always approved by like community or my family or elders. So I guess having that process makes me a lot, like it really helps just make sure that I'm doing it in the right way. But it is also, I also as an artist want to be able to use these artworks to like further my own arts practice and constantly improve. So I feel like I've kind of created a style of mine, like very colourful, really bold colours and clean lines with a bit of texture. And then I can kind of experiment with how I do that and maybe like just changing the specific styles that I use. But yeah, I feel like pretty comfortable with the way that I express cultural stories, but it definitely is like a big responsibility that I don't take lightly. When I first started doing art, I was doing a lot of community workshops and like working with a lot of students and getting the public involved. And I think that it just happened too soon and I hadn't really established what my style was. So I think my art has evolved a lot since I started, because it really was like driven by like the demand and like community and schools and what they wanted all the time. Whereas now I feel like I do feel a lot more personally connected to my artwork. Places that I'm connected to, like I don't really take on artwork jobs that I'm not connected to in any way. So for me, an aha moment was realising that I needed to be a bit more selfish, but also just that I wasn't good enough to be sharing things like that in terms of art, and that I needed to just take some time away and just like figure out what I wanted to do completely independent of anyone else and anything. And just like get in the studio and just paint how I wanted to paint and what like I felt in my heart. I feel a lot more connected with my whole body when I do murals. It feels like, I don't know, because it's a large scale work, so I feel like I can just, I don't know, connect with it on so many different levels, not just like emotionally or spiritually, but also like physically. I'm like, I had to climb a ladder to reach that part, like, or I had to reach over the boom lift to get to that part. Whereas like, studio work, I have like very mixed feelings about it now. I mean, I started painting on canvas, but now I'm like, the idea of painting on a small thing is like, feels very daunting because it's like all in one shot. Like you just see it in one moment and then that's like the whole story. So I feel like that's a lot more scary for me. Like there's no room for error Whereas like with a mural, I feel like it's a lot easier because you're creating an experience where people are like walking past it, and so you only need to do like one section at a time kind of thing, one chapter of the story. But it's great to do studio work as well. I think it's good because it's very accessible. You can do it like when it's raining outside, whereas you can't do a mural. And you can just do like snippets. It doesn't have to be like a whole week or a whole month on one project. You can just do like a day in the studio. So I do really enjoy canvas as well, but murals kind of are where my heart is. Yeah, I don't even think I've been a part of a group show, like maybe ever. So I'm actually really excited, and I've kind of like just been waiting for the right time. Like I don't ever want to do it just for the sake of it. I want it to be because I feel like I'm ready. I feel like maybe I can contribute something meaningful, and also the people that run it, like you guys are really cool. So it just feels like this is the group show that I've been waiting to be a part of. So yeah, I think it's really cool to have like lots of artists come together and express their own work and their own stories, and all be connected by just that particular time and space. It's like just a meeting of all of these paths on everyone else's journey. So I really like the concept of it, and yeah, I think this group show will be really sick. I don't know, I think it would just be cool to come down and have a look at the show on opening night and just check out all the pieces and all the artists, and it should be really fun.
Hey, Chino life, Chino life. Hey, Chino life, Chino life. Me all hack, been no taps and we go live. Ego no, me no like, you know. See no side.